Hey there guys, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I'm doing a list for you, and this is going to be 8 fragrances in this particular list for winter. You can say fall, winter, fall/winter, autumn, this kind of weathers where there's no heat and humidity involved, there's no sweating, and like life is not that difficult, right? So this is the mid-tier budget. Mid-tier budget means not super expensive, which is like I would consider $150 is expensive, $100 is expensive. Cheapo, not cheapo, like affordable fragrance would be like $25 to 35, and mid tier would be 45. You can say up to 50, 40 to $50 range. So if you ask me back in 2006, 40 to 50,000, not 50,000, 40 to $50 was, you can say, up almost like more, not affordable or mid tier. It's like upper tier, not the highest tier, but upper tier, right? $55 you could get Dolce & Gabbana, the 180p, for example. Nowadays these are like 80 something dollars, so those became premium. So for my world, that's what I classify. So if you feel like designer fragrances, $40 is a cheap brand, cheap price tag, maybe you have a much higher income level, and then maybe you're from upper tier of the society. So to each his own, right? So just giving you the price idea. 30 to $50, no, not 30, 40 to $50. These are some fragrances you can consider. Some of them are cheaper, some are a little bit more pricey. So let's get to the list. And time is around 1 a.m. Peaceful, very nice. So these fragrances are all reviewed by me on my channel. You can check out the names, and you can search by Joyamin, you will get full review. First fragrance, Azzaro Purom. Back in the days, I used to buy this fragrance for $35, and gone are those days because these fragrances have become around $50 in Bangladesh. So this is my country pricing. Under 50, it's like 45 maybe. Okay, so $10 more. Not a massive increase, but same house, same brand. Azzaro Most Wanted line sometimes costs $150. So they're not exactly affordable house anymore with many of their perfumes, but this one is one of those classy barbershop, spicy, masculine fragrance. Maybe if you know Zino Davidoff, Drakkar Noir, Paco Rabanne Purom, or Bogart houses, this is pretty much in that family. This fragrance has cinnamon, beautiful cinnamon. The vintage batch I have, I just remember, I didn't get that bottle. This is a mid vintage. I think Dan Norton has this, and then the very first vintage he also has. This looks like this small bottle I bought from Malaysia 2016 or 15. Many of the members asked me to ship this to them, like they asked to pay even $150 for this. This is a small 30 ml bottle, I think, yeah. And this one is a little bit different than this formulation, not just the lettering only. So back in the days, this was the big bottle. This was the design of the big bottle. Now the looks of this bottle looks like this. Okay, so the smell, even the atomizer is different. Okay, let me show you the new atomizers. New atomizers look like that, more modern. So since this is available, I'll tell you the difference between this and that. That one, the old one, is a lot more complex than this. I got so much more spices. The cinnamon was more amped up, and maybe a little bit of a leathery something texture in there, which is the amber or something. That fragrance really, really was beautiful. Okay, this one is nice, more modern, more reachable. I can definitely tell you the notes, the some notes are missing in this compared to the old, but still smells good. It has an orangey vibe, more translucent. I don't know what's the word. It's like more easier and more simplified. So it's easier to approach and wear. It's wearable right now. So this is something I would say nobody's wearing. If you're a little bit mature, like you have the taste for more serious fragrances, try this. Okay. So this is Azzaro Purom. Second one is a dupe of Valentino V, right? I never smelled that, but maybe I did, but I just don't remember. That was discontinued for a long time. So this is Rasasi Daarej. You guys know this is a dupe of that with excellent juice color. This is one of the most mesmerizing juice colors ever with a very horrible bottle design, especially the cap. These things, if you touch, they're very sharp. I don't like that cap, okay? But looks, the juice color makes it looks worthwhile, right? So this is very sweet. This is very sweet, smells spicy, sweet, and you need to smell this. If you never smell the Rasasi Daarej, smell this perfume. It smells not $25 that is it goes for. This smells like a $75 to $80 cologne. That's the credit of this perfume. Forget about Valentino's V if you never smelled it. This thing I tell you is like it feels like winter is there. It's cold and it's like Christmas time. You can see Christmas trees everywhere, decoration everywhere, and you see gingerbread, cookies, and also like turkeys cooking. So this is the kind of fragrance you would like to wear, like Burberry's London, this one. They all give the same warmth of winter and Christmas, right? So this is that masculine perfume suite. I think got lavender, some other notes, like sweet notes, I forgot, basically, right? But Rasasi Daarej is definitely one of the affordable perfumes. See, it's even, I would not call this mid-tier, like yet, but maybe its price have gone high, $35 perhaps now, okay? So that's why Rasasi Daarej. Sorry. Number three, I'm going to go with Lacoste Homme. This is one of my favorite fragrances from back in the days. Some people do not know that this is discontinued. Now the prices have gone high. This is going for $58 now. But if you look for a good deal on discounters, you can find this for 40. Okay. Back in the days, this used to be $35. Okay. Yeah, it was like this and one of the other ones. Similar pricing back in the days, the next one. But now $10, $20 more. So Lacoste Homme has a like a distinctive smell, and I think it is nice, it is unique at this point, still good performer. But there's a, is it prune or what note is in there? This one has a note plum, okay, and a little bit of a sweetness about it, mild spices, very beautiful fragrance. When you smell this, it smells like a fresh Febreze on the clothes. It's like a fresh clean, just like the next one is gonna be. Amazing fragrance. If you never tried it, try this, because there's a very nice cold weather fragrance. And I think this one, it works better in mild cold weather than summer, because even though it smells fresh, it goes a little bit deeper, a little bit sweeter, Lacoste Homme. So let me show you what I used to wear back in the days. Similar to this, I used to sometimes think they're the same cousin or same house. Montblanc Individuel. This is a classic fragrance. I always buy this before winter starts. For some reason, I know this is not a 10 out of 10 fragrance for sure. I used to wear this in 2000, whatever, like my college university days. I didn't know Fragcomm then. I didn't know what I was wearing, but I know what I liked. I used to like this plenty. Not as much as Boss Bottle, but this one always smelled nice. I didn't know it has raspberry or whatever, but the bottle always looks cute, slick. Really like the way this bottle juice color looks. It's pretty similar to this Lacoste. So they look like cousins, but this perfume has better performance than the Lacoste. And now the prices have gone high to 40, I would say $40. Used to be $27, right? So 75 mil, not bad. So Jeremy hyped this and many people loved it, but try this on its own. You may feel it's overhyped, but like Mont Blanc, like Explorer, that is super hyped for no good reason. This one is still pretty nice. Original Santal by Creed. It's similar to this, but higher class. But for the price, you cannot complain. Yop Homme is wild. Original Santal is too expensive. This is the perfect balance, okay? Mont Blanc Individual. Try it in the winter. And this is a good fragrance to keep, in especially the evening time. Next one, if you love Bois du Portugal by Creed, this is the fragrance you need to get, because the Creed is so many zeros. You cannot deal with so many zeros in life, man, especially if you're a normal average Joe like me. This is Lalique's masterpiece. Lalique's Lion Purom, okay? This, I need to get a backup bottle. Like, look at how beautiful these bottles look. I bought this back in the days for $40. I don't know how much they are now, or if they're still available. Such classic, like Lalique, they make such classy bottles. I think Lalique makes, is it Lalique or who make the jewelry or glass? I don't know. They make glass, like maybe plates. I don't know, whatever they make, like they work with glass, right? So their artwork is beautiful. So this thing has beautiful spices, lavender play. When I smell this, man, this is not as old school or backdated like the Creed one. I don't want to say backdated with due respect. I want to say that that's just my 2 cents, but some people, they love that. Some people's signature scent is Bois du Portugal, right? So that one, I feel at this point, like some of the Creeds, they are not as modern or what people are wearing right now. Like back in the days, they used to wear that and very classy. That era was different. This era is more of Ambrox and sweet trend era. But this one, it's somewhere between that era and the modern era. This is like semi-classic, semi-vintage, and semi-modern, and definitely a fragrance with high class. Performance is decent, indoors, office. When you wear this, it smells, the specialty of this fragrance, it smells so expensive. It smells luxurious. So you can give it a try. This one of the equals, the whole line, beautiful. So Lalique Lion Purum is another fragrance I think is a gem of a perfume. Number three in proper order is this fragrance. Many of you love Bleu de Chanel. I understand. Bleu de Chanel at this point, the EDT, absolute garbage because the price point like Aventus and Bleu de Chanel, these two perfumes, not worth the price point, even if discounted. But EDP or Bleu de Chanel, good. Parfum, best. Price, right. So if you still want the Bleu de Chanel DNA, you can get Armani's Club de Nuit, I think was that one. I always forget this name. Untold? No, not Untold. This is iconic, but this is something more summer uh, targeted. It's more fresh blue. This one, on the other hand, Missoni Parfum Purum is the ultimate solution for Bleu de Chanel lovers because no, not because of the magnetic cap, but this is like a $45 for a tester for 100 mil. Used to be $45 for full like retail. Oh no, 45, yeah, nowadays I think $58 for full, but again compared to Bleu de Chanel, one third of the price. It's so beautiful, it's a little bit more masculine, it has more performance than Bleu de Chanel, and this fragrance smells so handsome. Just like in winters, this is a perfect choice. So if you go for a tester, maybe you can get it for under $50, so that makes it mid-tier. Okay, Missoni Parfum Purum. Number two and number one, two classics back to back. Versace The Dreamer. Okay, I love this fragrance so much. Price point don't make a difference in my world. If the fragrance is like a brand new release of Eros, Energy, this and that, $150, people might think, oh, this is a cheaper perfume. The day they make this fragrance $70 and discount hard to find, people pay the $70 to get it. That's where this is the brilliance of this perfume. I don't know. Mark made me buy this. He made me fall in love with this bottle design, rope's weight. And this fragrance is such a classy, alluring, long-lasting. You can wear this summer, winter. It performs. It's a trusted body, never been reformulated or never been weak. So it's a dreamy tobacco, wet tobacco smell. I just love this. I haven't worn it. Yeah, I didn't want to spray. Just the smell, it brings back memories, man. Back in the days when there were not many fragrances and life was simple. People were wearing this and they're mysterious people. You just look for like, who's that, right? So like La Nuit de l'Homme, this, I would say same, like the allure is the same. If you like even Chanel Allure Homme, same class, right? So this is definitely a must buy if you are a collector. Versace The Dreamer, definitely look for it. I think you can get good deals on that. I'll finish with number one. This is, I think, one of the most affordable in this list, and you can get this 125 mil for maybe under 30, $35. CK Obsession for him. You know my love for this, one of my signature scents. In 2012 or 15 in UK, my brother-in-law had a aftershave. I smelled it on my skin and I fell in love with it. Sometimes, you know, not every fragrance works for everybody. There's a story behind this. Like in India, they use this fragrance to attract the tigress to trap her, you know, if they entered the like city or the villages. So they try to capture that, you know, even I don't know where they did that, but the story is legit, I think. But I don't care for the story, I care for the smell. This smells like Western movies. It smells like a real man. It smells like who's that guy with that, you know, always with the gun and everything. He's, man, I forgot his name. He's such a classy actor. Anyway, so man, it smells like that movie Midnight Cowboys, I think, or something like that. Oh man, I can't remember. There's so many movies back in the days, right? Magnificent Seven, Border Town, the TV serial. This smells like those men who have the pouch of tobacco and they make their cigarettes and they smoke it. You know, they have stew by the campfire, they have horses. It's very, very, very beautiful fragrance. Amber, spicy. I get some leather in there. It's just a smell, or you know, scent profile you cannot deny, but it's a little bit mature. It's not very crowd pleasing. If you wear this and if you're 20s, if you're going for dates, or if you're a teenager, the girls might call you uncle. Reason being, this is so mature, this is so sophisticated. The scent profile of this, it's worth like a Dior Privé line scent profile. Okay, if you love Amber Nuit or some of the other ones, this has that upper class vibe. I'm pretty sure there's some niche perfume similar to this. CK Obsession is one of the best Calvin Klein ever made. So number one today's Calvin Klein, Obsession for him. Do let me know what are your favorite mid-tier budget fragrances for winter, and I think I'll sign out for the day. Take care. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Bye bye.